Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Is anybody here?
That was easy.
I think you're here. How you doing, everybody? Welcome to the big show today. It's your buddy Uncle Bruce here on Stock Markets with Bruce, where I desperately try to tell you what's going on in the market in plain English, and also attempt to guide you on your journey into how to make money in this market, whether it goes up or down or doesn't do anything, by becoming a prolific option writer, stock option writer. Wow, what a week, what a month. Holy moly macaroni, unbelievable activity here. It is Friday, the 22nd of November, 2024, option expiry date today. And your SOFI is now 525, up 24 cents in the pre-market. And Rklb is 2308, up 67 cents again on top of their 223 gain yesterday. 2305, 2308 on Rklb. Those are two stocks that we've been following a long time, and those shares were in the $3, $4, $5, $6 neighborhood, depending which one we're talking about, just last summer, last spring, in the last year. We have gone through a lot hanging on to these companies, following these guys, and now the rewards are coming out. And I am begging you, I am begging you folks out there, these shares are at levels haven't been seen in a long time, have never been seen before, multi-year highs. You have got to be taking advantage of these moves. And whether you're an option writer for just writing calls, or whether you're going to be selling these shares and writing cash secured puts, I want you folks to be sitting on a pile of cash, and or I want you to be locking in and hedging these gains. This is the name of the game here. You can do some writing and be very generously compensated by the gamblers out there who are getting their butts handed to them. You can take in a ton of cash right now to really enhance your positions. And whether you're just going to write cash secured puts on Rklb, you sell the stock and then write $25 cash secured puts, or 27s or 30s or 32s, or whatever you want. Go way out there. Like, go out to Jan 26 and take ridiculous amounts of money off the table, and sit on a mountain of cash. You can take that new cash, if you wish, and write more puts on Rklb, of course. You could certainly do that, or you could write cash secured puts against your SOFI using Rklb premiums, or you can use these premiums you're getting from Rklb and from SOFI to now look into credit spread trades, where you might be doing credit spreads on NVIDIA, you might be doing credit spreads on AI, you might be doing cash secured puts on AI. Diversify your account, grow your account, utilize your assets that are appreciating, and compound the returns of these assets. De-risk yourself. Now look, you're sitting there going, Bruce, you're telling me to sell this stuff? I've been riding this for $4, $5, $6. Now it's a $23 stock, this Rklb. I've been buying SOFI at 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, and I got the nice low average, and you're telling me I should just sell this stuff? No, I'm not selling. I'm telling you to just sell this stuff. I'm telling you to position yourself into a strong cash position and or stronger diversified position. Because for some of you now, today, your SOFI has doubled in price in the last 3 months, and it's completely altered your account. Your account was, 40% SOFI, 60%, all kinds of other stuff, and all of a sudden, SOFI has gone so much. Your SOFI is like dominating your account, and you're kind of like a one stock wonder account all of a sudden because you're not diversifying it. You're sitting there going, this is great, Bruce, I love you. 1454 was the magic number for SOFI, and it broke it. Now we're 1527. Oh, this is great. Yes, it is great. However, you haven't made any money yet because you're sitting on paper. You're sitting on paper that's trading at 1526. You're not sitting on cash. You haven't locked anything in yet. But if you are going to sell, say, half your shares and write cash secured puts with that cash on your SOFI, you're still all into it. However, you're into SOFI now half cash, half stock, and you're taking cash in off of your stock. This is a smart move. That cash can, like I said, can now go into more SOFI cash secured puts or something else. And maybe you'll take SOFI money and write cash secured puts on Rklb. I don't know. I don't know what you really want to do next. You may have other wants, needs, and desires. You've taken my classes and you figured out, I do want to do credit spread writing. I really want to do credit spread writing. I want to do $1,000 positions where I have a $10 spread between a call that I write and a call that I buy on NVIDIA. I want to do 170s, 180s, or 165, 75s. I now have $5,000 from my SOFI to do 5 credit spreads on NVIDIA now. And those are going to be 1, 2, 3 week positions. I'm going to do these kinds of trades on put credit spreads. I'm going to do them on other stocks. And now you're diversifying out what you are doing in the option market. Liquid the whole time and in control of what you can be doing. You're taking advantage of these gains and utilizing them and working them to bring your account to a higher level. For some of you, it's a big step, a huge departure, something that you didn't think you'd have to worry about so soon, or others of you are going, well, it's about bloody time. I've been waiting for 2 years for something to happen. I can finally do this now. You've been waiting for me to give you the signal. When should I write call options on my SOFI? Bruce, just tell me when should I write calls on my SOFI? I don't know if at $15.28 a share right now, this is the high for the next 3 months or not. A week ago, we were here talking $11 and $12 stock, $13 stock. We're now talking $15 stock. It's kind of unfair to you and me where this is it. This is the high? I don't see any signs that this is over for the run. But is the magic number $16.15? Is that the number? Now write calls because it's a done deal. I don't have that answer. You can write calls anytime you want on SOFI. You always have been in a position to do so. Some of you just write calls. You don't listen to a word I say. It's okay. I'm not angry. I'm just giving you the plain English viewpoint from a guy who doesn't own anything. I'm just on the outside looking in going 15.30 on SOFI. Yay! But I can't tell you that this is the low, the medium, the high, and what the next move is. I can say, well, being in a position you're in with the position of the market here, you have choices you can go with. You have routes you can take, and the highway now is branching out for you. Which direction you want to go from here? I say diversify. I say not to be in just one thing. Human nature, of course. If you've had the crap kicked out of you on some other trades in the last few years, and SOFI has been your deliverer of recovery, and that stock at 15.33 right now is giving you a gain where half the money you lost and whatever else you were into has been recovered. You're looking at SOFI going, can you give me the other half? And I'm saying to you guys, if you sell the shares this morning and then write cash secured puts on your SOFI and bring in as much as 35 to 40% of that money that you're using to write cash secured puts in additional cash, you are going from 15 a share to 21 a share this morning. Maybe that is the number. Maybe the next $6 a share coming into your hands on your SOFI solidifies your account back to where you were in 2020 or 2018 or 2022 or just 6 months ago. I don't know. And if you're using that capital that you're bringing in from SOFI or Rklb cash secured puts or any stock you have that has been running and you're writing puts on it, if that capital allows you to diversify into other areas of the market so that maybe SOFI is 1/3 of your account and the other 2/3 of your account are divided into 2 or 3 or 4 other things, other positions, now you're broadening your platform. and you're not just going to be tipping on one stock only. I don't want you to be depressed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 2 weeks from now, a month from now, because SOFI is at 85% of what it was, and you are going, oh, I didn't take advantage of that 100% perfect trade I could have had, and now we're down to 85%. I'm a loser when you're still a winner. I don't want you to go through these gyrations. I want you to be calculated, just like Robert De Niro in the movie Casino as the manager of the casino. He is focused on his floor, his clientele, his employees, his slot machines, and he's looking to maximize returns for his bosses. Well, you are your own boss. You have your account to manage, no one else's, yours, and you've got to maximize your account's return. 23.19 on Rklb, we're up 78 cents. 15.32 on SOFI right now, up 31 in the pre-market. Welcome to the party. Welcome to this party in this neighborhood. You're in a new area code now. You're in a new zip code now for some of you with your accounts. You've never been here before. You've never seen this value before. You have to be just as level-headed now as when it's boring as hell and you're just sitting there listening to the old fart without any hair on the top of his head going, when is the stock going to move so I can do something? The stock has moved. They've all moved. It's time to do something. It is time to do something. That's the bottom line. Now, on SOFI, yeah, you could write call options on SOFI right now, but you're going to have to say to yourself, if this stock goes to $18 or $19, I won't be mad at myself for writing $20 calls or $18 calls or whatever you do. I won't be mad at myself. I'll just roll them. Okay, if I'm going to do covered calls on SOFI, I know what I can do. I've taken this guy's classes. His classes are on sale, 5 for the price of 4. Okay, I'm going to be level-headed about it, and I won't let it get to me. If you sell the shares and write cash secured puts and they go higher or lower or stay where they are, you're level-headed enough to say, I took in 35, 40% cash by taking the dough from cash secured puts and writing even more cash secured puts. And I'm sitting on a mountain of money that I didn't have 3 months ago in my account, all represented into SOFI, into the cash secured puts. And I'm prepared to do this for a month or two and say, I'm going to catch my breath and just see what the hell's going on here. And if the stock does go to 18 or 20, I'm going to roll my cash secured puts to even higher strikes and take even more money off the table. It's all right. If the stock backs off and they make me buy the SOFI shares, they make me buy the Rklb shares, that's all right. Because now I can write options on this stuff. It's all right. You got to be in a power position. You've got to be the casino. You can't be the gambler on the floor. Are you having fun? I like this game. I really like this game. The Big E is here, number 3 this morning. Richard Carlin is here. John Anderson, Deep Value, Aurora, Jarrett, Tom Kaufman, the man himself, DC, is in the house. Welcome, everybody. Bitcoin, $100,000 a share, a coin. I don't follow this very closely. I'm not an expert in it, but is it really justified to be doing what it did in such a short period of time? Would it behoove you folks who have any of this stuff, if you sold your Bitcoin or a portion of it, turned around and wrote cash secured puts on SOFI with that money, you could add 35% to your value right away. In other words, if Bitcoin is $95,000 at $98,000, $100,000, and you can add 30 to 35% cash on top of that value by writing cash secured puts on something like SOFI to Jan 26, you're taking your Bitcoin to $135,000 today. Is this stupid? I don't think so. There are people out there saying, oh, it's going to 200,000. And if it gets to 200,000, guess what? There'll be people saying it's going to go to 300,000. They have no basis and no justification and no street cred whatsoever to say it, but they're saying it because that's what you want to hear. If any of you out there are scoring big on any crypto You've got to remind yourself that as of today, you could add 30 to 35 or more percent to the value of any crypto positions you have by turning them into dollars and writing cash secured puts on SoFi, Rklb, AI. You could look at doing credit spread trades now on NVIDIA, Apple, Microsoft, the SPY ETFs, triple Qs. You've taken my classes on how to write options. You have this capital waiting for you that you can now compound and make it generate an income for you for the rest of your life. All right. What Bitcoin does next week, next month, next year, next decade, all bets are off because you've seen the charts on Bitcoin. I have no idea. And look, if Bitcoin goes to $150,000 in 6 months, then you got out now at about 100, but you turn that 100,000 into 135 plus thousand, and you're compounding that much, you're worth 150. You didn't miss anything. Crypto has to triple on you for you to really feel bad about it. Is that going to happen? From 100 to 300,000 in 6 months? Really? Really? Everybody is up everywhere around the world. Really? I'm just a guy in front of a computer telling you that your SoFi is $15.28. Congratulations. Let's make something happen. Double D, good morning. Eddie is here. Nico, James of the Misty Tree, Hector, Gary Hoffman, Charlie C2. Thank you for these thumbs ups, everybody. Already appreciate this. Hector, Uncle Bruce, no link received by me to the early show. Check your settings. You may have junk settings kicked in. You may have had an update on your software. I don't know. It could be a YouTube announcement blockage. I don't know. The man, anyone have any other decent $5 stocks with good option chains other than NIO? Splair, good morning, Uncle Bruce. Have you seen my email? Yes, I have. I have, and I can't tell you what to do. I'm not your stockbroker. You have to decide for yourself how you want to play it. I've been talking all morning about ideas here, and rewind the show. Mike W., good morning, everybody. Andre Delatorre, I didn't receive the link either, says Andre. Charlie, no notifications. Notifications on YouTube are hit and miss. I find most days I do not get a notification, even though notifications are turned on. It might be your computer. It might not be SoFi. Or I'm sorry, it might not be YouTube. It might be the settings in your software, your whatever. I don't know. I'm just a guy who doesn't know anything about how to turn on a computer. You got to check these settings, but I put them out every day. I put them out all the time. I'm curious to how many short shares are out there after this week. N8, good morning, Bruce. Thank you for the knowledge and all your sharing. I have 10 years to set up retirement, and this show is helping the cause. Let's go SoFi. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. And thank you for being a member of the channel. Touch grass, pay now, play later. Jeff Glass, I have 4 deep in the money calls on SoFi, $7 strike expiring 2026. I'm up nicely and beginning to wonder if I should roll. I could roll up to 10s and some same expiry and get enough credit to almost buy 2 more thoughts. Do it. Do that. And you can then start writing calls on those calls as well. Hoping to do permanent cover calls on these contracts. There you go. Something to look at. Kenji, good morning, Uncle Bruce. When it comes to money, friends don't believe. They have to see it even when they're still not truly convinced. Options of making money is not for everyone. And boy, is that a true comment, man? Have you seen my poll question today? It has everything to do with this topic. The poll question today is basically, my friends have no idea how much money I make from writing stock options because they don't believe me. They think I'm full of hooey. They think this is some kind of a Ponzi scheme. 120 people have voted on the poll question already today. I really appreciate this. 79% of you agree. Yeah, they don't believe me, Bruce. I try to tell people how I'm doing. They ask me, I tell them, they kind of go, oh, that's nice. You know, and you know deep down, they don't believe a word you just said. They think you're just exaggerating and you're full of hot air and and they're just kind of going, And the thing is, if you were to say to people, well, I've been making about, for the last 3 years, I'm making about 10-15% return on option writing, they'd go, oh, that's pretty good, compared to 3% for a savings account or a 4% yield on a stock. But when you say to them, well, actually, I'm making 65% on my returns, and I just wrote some options on this, and I'm up 80% on that trade. Now they're going, well, you're full of crap. I mean, nobody makes that kind of money. How can you I know you're a putz. How can you make that kind of money? I get it. It's all right. KD, that $2 bill that Uncle Bruce can't see has moved. I think I can see dead people. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what $2 bill you guys are referring to. Anyway, Vivesh, good morning, Uncle Bruce, and Dumb Money, lucky number 59. Luca, I'm number 64 here, off to Tuscany with my girlfriend. Ciao, everybody. Rock and roll, buddy. Alberto, good morning, Bagel Familia. Who's making dinero? Yep, all Gold Bagel members for sure are making dinero around here. Yes, baby. Kent, hello from Rancho Mirage, California. I'm not counting the days. But there are 39 days left until Jen and I get the hell out of here. But we're not counting the days. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Oh, Night Train. How you doing, pal? Love that name, Night Train. Rock and roll, buddy. Not a lurker, Dad. Stuart, good morning, one and all. Not a lurker sub, and like this homeless Canadian. Half Spark. Hey, Bruce, what do you think about Payoneer? Good earnings the past couple of earnings. I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of it. I do not know what this company is. I hope it's a good one. I hope you're doing well. If you're into it, you're making money, great, fabulous. Are you becoming an option writer? Maybe you can take advantage of its move. I do not know what it trades at. I don't know what they do. So honestly, I can't comment on it. Larry Titus, good morning, everybody. Number 70, thumbs up. VJ, good morning, everybody. Hi, hello there. Alberto's son. Gary Hoffman, happy Friday, everybody. Flint Creek, good morning, everybody. Me either. Vivash, Bertie, Don, son, dad is why you call this channel Bagel Familia. Flint Creek, didn't get notified today. Again, I don't know what to tell you. I do everything I can. Good morning, all. Number 62. Flint Creek, hello, says not a lurker saying hello. The man, Uncle Bruce, what are your thoughts, and if when to write covered strangles on stocks? Can't go there today. Flint, I get notifications every day. John T. bought my first 5 courses, one down, and this is so worth it. Oh man, this is so worth it. Gregory Allen, he doesn't know how to switch on a computer even though he's using one. That's right. That's right. I mean, my technical know-how here is garbage. I guess half the time what I'm doing, because it's just not my thing. I'm just a guy that talks. I'm just a talker, spewing my life's information to you. I'm just desperately trying to fill you in on what I think is happening right now, and I'm just looking at this market going, holy crap. Holy crap. If you are not taking advantage of these gains, you're nuts. You're nuts. You've got to be cashing in one way or another on these gains, whether it's partially, fully, cash secured put work, call writing, something, somehow, some way. These stocks have gone quite a distance, and I can't tell you what happens next. I can't do any guarantees. I can only say right now at $15.34 a share, this SOFI looks great. But what is it going to do tomorrow? I don't know on Monday. But today I know what you could do. And you could be sitting over the weekend with a piss pot of money in your account going, it doesn't matter what happens on Monday because I got all the money. And I'll figure out on Tuesday and Wednesday what I'm going to do with all this money. I mean, I want you guys in a real lucrative position. And if you can make it happen. Richard Carlin. I actually don't wait for alerts. I go to Uncle Bruce's page and I look for the links. RJ SOFI is going to 22, baby. The man, how Uncle Bruce keeps such a straight face about that $2 bill so effortlessly is amazing. What $2 bill are you talking about? You were telling me there was one here yesterday or something. Where? What are you talking about? There's no $2 bill here. $2 bill. Computer whiz dollars. Peter, good morning. Not a lurker. How are you doing there, Flint? Mandu, number 100, thumbs up. Good morning, everybody. DC, good morning from Louisiana, sunny and 46 bagels and coffee and 49 shares of MSTR. Michael, where do I sign up for the course? How, where, what, when, what do I do? Help, Bruce, please. JD, the tax implications of Bruce. Is it worth it to get out of the positions? This is a dumb question. It's a smart question, but it's a no-brainer question. It's not a dumb question. It's a no-brainer question. Sell this stock for money, write cash secured puts for more money, hire someone to help you with your taxes. It is such a no-brainer question. If you're afraid of taxes, you are afraid of success, because the most successful people in the world pay taxes because they make a shitload of money. Why don't you become one of them in your area? Whether you're happy making 10 grand, 15 grand, 40 grand, 80 grand, 250 grand, $1.7 million. I don't give a crap how much money you make. Make money and have a tax problem. You'll find that when you have a lot of money lying around, taxes aren't such a big deal. I don't know how. I know how. I do know how. People have been brainwashed all your life, from your grandparents to your parents to your friends to everyone on television and every piece of garbage person that wants to become a politician to try to scare you. Oh, I'll help you lower your taxes. These people are garbage. None of them are helping you get richer. They're giving you fear of becoming richer. It's ridiculous. Do not fear taxes. Sean, good morning. Eddie, SOFI will be eligible for S&P inclusion at $17.50 a share. Robert, good morning. Uncle Bruce, not a lurker. Bruce, Uncle Bruce, what is a covered call? Does this mean the stock's going to get delisted now? Albert, a good members are familia, hence the goat himself, Uncle Bruce. Thank you, everybody. JD, laughing out loud. Mike, I'm keeping my SOFI shares. I've made 15 grand over the last 3 weeks writing, though. There you go. And, for some of you out there, in theory, again, you're probably using margin to write cash secured puts. You've got 1,000 shares of SOFI worth $15,400 here at $15.38, $15.40. And you're going, well, I can borrow against my stock and write cash secured puts. That brings in cash against the cost of the thing, and I'm still sitting on my stock. So I'm a smarty pants. I'm doing it on both sides. Okay, fair enough. You could. Of course, if you sell your shares for $15,000 and now you write $7 $20 cash secured puts, bringing in, I don't know, $7 a put, depending on which one you write. 7 times 7 is $4,900, $5,000 coming into your hands from a $15,000 portfolio. That's not a bad return today to be sitting on that kind of cash. Now, if you want to use that $5,000 and write 2 more cash secured puts, you need $4,000 to do 2 more of those 20s. Bring in another $1,400 with the loose change you got lying around. You could probably do another one. So you had 1,000 shares, and now you've written 10 cash secured puts at 20, and you have the money to pay for it. That's not bad. $15,000 to $20,000 this morning on 1,000 shares. I call that a good year. A good 2 years of gains. I call that a good day. Thank you very much. Stock wants to go to 18, 19, 20. You don't care. Oh, I'll buy the puts back for a third of what I sold them for, and I'll write 25s. I'll bring in another $3 a share. Thank you very much. Don't fear the taxman. What else is going on? DC, tell my 82-year-old dad how much I'm making trading. He can't believe it. I always laugh and say, well, you didn't have smartphones and Uncle Bruce in your younger days. Fair enough. A deep value. You should want every sort of tax problem. John Biscuit, I'm glad I'm not JD. I'm getting burnt that bad live on air can't be good for the one's morale. Again, I'm not sure what's going on here. Bobby, good morning, Uncle Bruce, and everybody. Welcome all to the program. Nice to have you here. We're 1538 on SOFI, 2329 on Rklb at the moment. We've going to double check and refresh everything here. There we go. We're up 84 cents on Rklb, 35 on SOFI. This is not normal, by the way. This is not normal. This is nice, but it's not normal. It's abnormal. It's good. I'm not mad. I'm happy, but I'm also cautious. We're down 8 cents on GameStop. That's normal. What else is going on? Up 23 on Spire, 1582. What else is happening here? Apple is up 17 cents. Apple's up 17. We're opening. Are we not open already? I'm trying to remember here. Sorry, no, we're not opening yet. We're getting there. Hold on. Welcome everybody to the program. My goodness, I'm getting old. Welcome everybody to the show. I'm just updating one of my devices here desperately. Thank you again. Welcome everyone to the show this morning. We're at 7:01, 9:01 Eastern time. We're opening in 29 minutes. All right, there we go. My goodness. Anybody having fun here with me today? Okay, we're up 25 on Apple. We're up 56 on Tesla. We're down 79 on Microsoft. Down 137 on Google. Up 50 on Amazon. NVIDIA down 92 cents. Notice how quiet it got. NVIDIA just instantaneously quiet after the announcements came out. The stock has virtually not changed. Now is the time to look at moving into credit spreads on NVIDIA because it's boring. All the hype and all the worry is out of the way. You can now write 165, 170 range credit spreads on calls. You can do puts 15% behind the stock, around 120, 25, something like that. You can do condors there on each side. And, 1, 2, 3 weeks out, start taking in some dough from your NVIDIA and let it just pay you and pay you and pay you. Do you think the market went too far too fast? Possibly, John. Rklb is just short squeezing right now. JD, only weak minds take offense. John, it'll soon come back to Earth faster than a failed booster on a starship. Bobby, Sound still having its fun with the others. They just landed a Burger King account in UK somewhere running their drive-through with AI. Very interesting world we're going into. Lots of changes coming. There you go. There will be a day. Not too down farther from the future, not too down the road from now. There will be a day where you will be driving on the road and you're going to want to go to a fast food restaurant and go to a drive-through. And you know that if you go to this chain, you're going to go through a drive-through and probably be talking to a computer with AI. And there will be a mom and pop restaurant somewhere along the roadway you're driving, and you know that if you go to their drive-through, you're talking to the owner, you're talking to a student that is working for a university that is trying to get through school because they don't have the money to spend on AI, and they believe in the personalized service. And just watch. There will be cars lined up at the big chains for AI, whatever. And then that place, the lineup will be around the block. Because there will be people out there who are sick and tired and fed up with this AI thing intruding on everything they're about, and they're just not interested. The kids of these people won't know any different. And so they'll just be brainwashed into thinking drive-thrus have always been AI. Everything is AI. And they'll just go with it. Robots, 8-second attention span. But that's coming. I'm not saying it's right or wrong. It's just a day to watch for. It's just coming. The other thing, though, with AI, and I want you to understand, for you option writers, AI is coming into this part of the brokerage business. Okay? You're going to be able to travel the world. You're going to write options. You're going to make a lot of money. All right, we all know that if you've been here a while. That's true. But what's also going to happen is these brokerage firms are going to start offering you AI trading assistance. And it's not all bad. It's not going to be all bad. There are going to be AI programs that you could subscribe to, where they'll offer you a free account to open an account with our firm with very low trading fees. Then they have the silver level, which is $5 a month, and with benefits. The gold level, the platinum level, and so on. And those are going to come with optional add-on AI features to make you a better trader or to give you alerts or what have you. And there will be option AI intelligence programs coming out that will be made available to you through this and your computer, that you will pay $10 a month, $20 a month, $100 a month. I don't know. It'll start high and come down. Eventually, everyone will offer something of this version, but you're going to have to sign off on the fact that if the trade doesn't work out, you can't sue us, because it's not financial advice. You're going to have to play this game. You're going to have to. The lawyers are going to have a field day with this. There'll be court cases all over the place of people who lose money. Don't worry. You have to understand, as you are already figuring out by hanging out with this old fart, you got to understand how options work. You got to understand how the market works. You need to understand the psychology of the stock market. And we have had computer trading in the market now for 20 years, 30 years. In 1987, when the market took the biggest dump in its entire history of mankind, and the Dow lost 22% in one day with a Republican in the White House, Ronald Reagan, the god of the Republicans, we lost 22% in one day. Ever since that day, computer trading has dominated the business. Hedge funds around the world, from the late 80s through the 90s and the 2000s, have constantly been upgrading into new and smarter and faster software programs to day trade the market and try to avoid getting caught on the wrong side. Didn't save any of them when 9/11 happened. Didn't save any of them when the financial meltdown took place, because it was unthinkable that some of the biggest investment bankers in New York would go under in a week. No one thought that could happen. After all, these guys are geniuses, and they have all the connections in Washington. They have every lever at their disposal. The Republican president is in the White House. We've got senators and congressmen. We bribe everybody, so there's no way we're going to go under. And they did in a week. The market shook it up, and software programs didn't save anybody. It was individual people with brains who saved themselves through these catastrophic market meltdowns. That is the reality of the situation. And for you guys, you have to understand the swimming pool you're trying to swim in. You have to understand what's going on the surface, above the surface, and below the surface. You might say you're not in a pool, you're in a lake, and it's murky down there. And you've got to be aware of what is living on the bottom of the lake that you're swimming into. Just saying, knowledge is key. You can become an option writer by learning how to write options. One way to do it, hate to sound like a commercial, but you can take my courses. And right now, they're on sale. If you want to become an option writer, and you've wanted to take my classes, and you've been waiting for the sale, Uncle Bruce, when are your classes going on sale? They're on sale. There's a Black Friday sale on right now. And if you want to get 5 for the price of 4, they're on sale right now, $5.99 US. They're on sale right now. It's a limited time offer. I haven't decided when this sale ends, but the official Black Friday is next Friday. But I'm thinking by the end of the month, we are pretty well done with this sale. So this is your chance to, okay, Uncle Bruce, I'm going to grab some classes off you. And the secret here is to make a donation to my PayPal account, which is right here, paypal.com, my name, Bruce Farmer. Traveling with Bruce is how you'll find me. They'll ask you when you go into paypal.com, send money. You'll click on it. Enter the name of who you want to send it to. Enter my name. And then you'll find pictures of me beside the Traveling with Bruce thingy. That's me. Now you know, okay, I'll send him $599.99 US. Then you send me a private email. Send it right here, brucefarmer@hotmail.com. Tell me the 5 classes you would like. Would you like class 18 that we just did last Saturday? It's being edited. It'll be ready shortly. You can order it and 4 others if you want. Any 5 you want. You want 10 classes? Then send double $599.99, and I'll send you 10 for the price of 8. You want 15 classes? Triple that and tell me the 15 you want. And after the show's over, I will send out an email for your links. I check my email all the time as best I can. Sometimes I'm not home when you are letting me know what you want to do. Stand by. I will respond as quick as possible. And we'll get you your lessons. And now you have the opportunity to stay ahead of the sharks and the eels and barracudas and everyone else out there and all those software programs and all that AI intelligence that's coming for you. You'll be able to stay on top of all that. Thank you all for joining me this morning. 20 minutes till the opening, 1538 on SOFI, 2334 on Rklb. Rklb is up 92 cents this morning. SOFI is up 37 cents this morning. So far, welcome everyone to the program. Let's see what else is going on here. Jeff, I'll take the mom and pop place without AI anytime. Lorraine, good morning, Bruce. I'm number 121 on your thumbs up meter. Thank you, Lorraine. John Biscuit and AI drive-through serving us with bug burgers and sugar water. What a time to be alive. And Brian Novak, I have become a member of your channel, sir. Thank you, Brian, for joining us today, being part of this familia. This is a brand new Gold Bagel member of the channel. Thank you so much, all of you who are joining this channel as Gold Bagel members, as Chillin members. We all do everything we can to make it more than worth your while to be a follower of this channel. Thank you so very, very much, all of you. We have 126 thumbs ups. This is awesome sauce. The poll question today, 174 answers here. My friends have no idea how much money I make from writing stock options because they just don't believe me. They just think I'm full of hooey. 76% of you, yep, he's right. 24% say no, but 76% say, yep, that's true, Bruce. They don't believe me. They say they believe me, and they say they're happy for me, and they're happy. Oh, that's great. I have parents and grandparents here learning how to write stock options, hauling in money they can't believe that they could have been hauling in for years. And they're telling their children who are in their 30s and 40s, they're telling their grandchildren who are in their 20s. I have parents who are 40 and 50 and 60 trying to tell their kids, and their kids are going, oh yeah, Dad, that's great, Mom, yeah, that's cool, yeah. I have coworkers here. I have people trying to tell their coworkers, hey man, I know you're hurting. I know you've got that credit card bill because your furnace conked out with the air conditioner last summer. You had to spend 10 grand and get all kinds of crap fixed in your house, and you put it on your credit card, and our bosses gave us a 4% raise this year, and you're not even making it, and your grocery bill is up to here. And in Canada, they're going to hand out a $250 check to Canadians up to a certain income level for a GST thing. I mean, it's a bribe. $250. Every Canadian is going to get $250 if you make less than so much money. You know these people. You know these people are really hoping to get that check soon, and you've been telling them, hey, look, I know you got this 401k, and like I have, and you're just leaving it to make 3% because the bosses are telling you that in 20 years you can retire around here, as if this company's going to be around in 20 years. Have you heard of AI? We're getting replaced. And you're trying to tell your friends and coworkers, why don't you do what I'm doing? I'm watching Uncle Bruce, and I'm learning how to write options. I'm taking these classes. You should take these classes. $150 a class on sale now, under 20. And they're going, yeah, well, I'm really busy right now, and my mother's coming in, and my daughter's coming to visit me this weekend. And, oh no, we're going out to my uncle's place. I got to go to these Christmas parties. I just don't have time. I'm so poor. Welcome to the party, pal. Charlie, hey, welcome, Brian. Mark, 121, howdy, y'all. Uncle Bruce, I just got the rest of all your classes. Now let's make the money. Computer with, welcome to the familia. John Biscuit, losing 20% is nothing when you're a holder of 23 and me. Jeff, John, laughing out loud. Steve, remember in 87, USSR was failing, not a lurker anymore. Jeffrey, Jeff is here. Nala, ding, DC, nice rice of 4 plus a Bruce action figure. Again, I don't know what some folks are talking about here. Steve, a Hotmail, Carter, anyone thoughts on Baba? DC, 5 for the price of 4 plus a Bruce action figure. Oh, that's what that is. R4, good morning. Vivash, not selling my SOFI. I have waited far too long to see some green. And I stayed true to her all this years. Can't dump her now. Diamond hands. It's okay. It's all right. It's nothing personal. I'm not mad. I'm just trying to say, hey, guys, just saying, 1539, looking great. Okay. Is it cash or is it representative of cash? Do you have cash bills? Can you pay your mortgage in SoFi stock? I don't know. Everyone here is different. Everyone, it's okay. Ted, good morning, Bruce. I am missing the latest class, number 18. I wasn't able to make the live. Is it available yet? No, but it will be soon. Stand by. Jasmine, good morning, Bruce. Your PayPal says unavailable. Okay, you got to go to paypal.com. Then Bruce Farmer, Traveling with Bruce. That's where you got to go. I know you're looking at the link down below in the description. You're just trying to click on that. And it's not working. I know it's been goofy lately. I don't know why. PayPal has been goofy lately. I don't know why. Timothy, thank you, my friend. Appreciate the donation on PayPal. Do it this way. Just manually go to your web server and type in paypal.com, enter, and then where it says send money or whatever, you'll find me there. It should work. It's working for everybody else. If not, send me a private email and we'll figure something out. John, I'm going to sell SoFi until Trump takes office. If he's lowering taxes, including capital gains, I can see a lot of investors holding stock until the lower rate comes in. Whatever terms you want, however you want to do it, you guys are fine. On the other hand, if you want to lock in a gain now and add a gain on top of that now, I am telling you, if you sell your SoFi and write cash secured puts, you could probably lock in $22 a share into your pocket right now. Right now, you can lock in $22 a share on your SoFi now, as soon as this market opens up. That's what I think is going on. And you have the ability to lock more. You're not locked out of any other future earnings. You can write a cash secured put today, take that dough, add it to what you got, and if the stock goes even higher, you'll roll into a higher put and take more dollars again. So if this stock wants to go to 30, you'll get your 30 or more. It wants to go to 40, you'll get your 40 and more by rolling and rolling and rolling. It's up to you. It's 1540 is where we're at. I love it. I think it's great. The chart looks like this morning. I love this. But I'm also a realist. I'm going, some of you guys could use big, fat cash balances in your retirement accounts, in your margin accounts. Some of you are playing margin right now, and you have an opportunity to get rid of a margin balance in its entirety. That's not a bad idea. Anyway, I'm just saying. Welcome, everybody, to the show. Sharon, I'm number 136 this morning, Uncle Bruce. 12 minutes to the opening. You're well over 100 thumbs ups. You're on your way to 200. The big V, who cares about SoFi when you can be 100% on a day trade in 3 minutes? Nothing's holding you back. Bobby, election season in Canada. Here's your money back, Canadians. Now vote me back in so we can take it away from you again. Not a lurker. Okay, I got to go. Say hello to Auntie Jen. Everyone have a great day. Thank you, lurker. Bobby, redouble idea, Uncle Bruce. Redoable. An Uncle Bruce bobblehead. Oh, that's a good idea. Bobby, damn autocorrect the website there. DC, sorry, Bruce, my typing sucks. Mike, SoFi stock will be part of my retirement. Premiums on cover calls can pay my mortgage. Absolutely. DC, so far this month, Bruce, I've made $7,336. I'm trying for that 10 grand right now. The man, I can't wait until I have to hire a tax man to do my taxes for me. I can't wait. Logan, love that. I took the advice and got in on SoFi around $5.50 a share. I'm really glad I listened to you. I'm pleased. I want you guys to get rich. I really do. Honestly, but I want you to keep it. I don't want you to see it go away. I want you to keep this and get more. Sitting on top of 5,500 shares of a certain stock. I sell 4 to 5 contracts a month to pay for my mortgage. Everything using concepts learned solely in Uncle Bruce's classes. Get her done. R4, thank you, my friend. I appreciate that very much. Mr. Premium, happy Friday. Time to fill your pockets. We're opening in 10 minutes. And we're going to start trading again. Where are we going to open at? I don't know. But the market is up 19 on the Dow. Nothing crazy. The S&P's down 5. Nasdaq's down 37. Oil is up 3 cents. We've had a really nice month. Yes. Oh, without a doubt. Have you cashed in? Are you cash rich or are you stock rich? Are you theoretically doing well versus doing well? There's the difference. I am your friend, and I am a friend that is here all the time, and I will be here if these shares keep going higher or they level off and back off a bit and go higher again. They fluctuate 10, 15%. I'm always here. Your bills are also always here. Your cash needs are always here. Are you ahead of the market? Have you allowed this market to allow you to pad your checking account for the next 3 months of expenses? Have you thought forward December, January, and February? Have you put enough money off to the checking account? No matter what happens in the market, you got your bills paid for. Now, let's focus on the market. Are you doing that? Can you do that? Have you taken your RRSP, your 401k, your IRA, whatever these retirement things are that you have you built those accounts up in dollars, real dollars, with any of the moves that I've been begging you to think about? I hope so. I love this game. I really love this game. I think you mean 40 to 50. Mike H is asking. Again, I'm not sure what Mike's asking me about anymore. R. Gray, Bruce, I bought 12, 13, and $15 calls for June and September 2025. Not sure how long to hold. Again, if you're a call holder, buyer, gambler, you're a gambler. I have seen viewers here, and I've watched viewers here who've been long call contracts on SoFi, on Rklb, and they've been able to just take out the dough, score, and immediately turn around and write cash secured puts with the cash and add 30 to 40% more in their pocket today. I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know what's wrong with this move. Paul, are you able to put your blue sticker back on your shop? The same design as the mug. Sticker on the mug. Paul, I don't know. This is so off topic. I'm not there. Morning, Uncle Bruce. Do you have any thoughts on Uber's limited range since their earnings? No, I think the upside is there for Uber long term. They've got a cap call transaction deal that comes in around 100 a share, and I'm a fan long term. Vladdy, I'm number 146. Luke, a price prediction for SoFi at the close today? No. Welcome everyone. 1540 is where we are right now. 7 minutes until the opening. 2330 on your Rklb, up 88 cents. Welcome all to the program. Nice to have you here. I hope you are making money. I hope you will make a lot more money. I hope you have been able to take money out of the market and pay off your credit cards. I hope you've been able to lower your cost of living, improve your life of living, been able to get a new TV, replace your old couch, improve your kitchen, plan a holiday this winter, see your retirement in a whole new light compared to what it was 6 months ago. You're all different. You're all different. You're all unique. And I love you guys. Barron's article right now, Rocket Lab stock has gone parabolic. 5 reasons for the gains. This just is coming out on Barron's. 23.18 on Rocket Lab, up 90. Shares of startup Rocket Lab have gone well to the moon, leaving investors wondering what's going on. There are some good reasons for the gains, but where the shares go from here is the next question. This is the article in Market Watch on Barron's. Rocket Lab gained 11% on Thursday, closing at $22.41 a share. Those gains left the shares up 53% since the company reported third quarter results on November the 12th, 10 days ago. The stock's up 4.4% pre-market on Friday. Results, one reason the shares have gained. Rocket Lab announced better than expected sales of $105 million and provided solid guidance for the fourth quarter. A new rocket is another reason. Alongside earnings, Rocket Lab announced a launch services agreement with a confidential customer for its Neutron rocket. Neutron is the company's second larger launch system in development. Today, Rocket Lab launches smaller Electron rockets. A Neutron can carry about 13 metric tons into low Earth orbit, while an Electron can carry some 300 kilograms into low Earth orbit. Not many people can launch a significant amount of rockets. Not many can launch heavy loads into space either. It was an important step for the company. Neutron's first launch could happen in the second half of 2025. Still, more than a 50% rise, that typically requires more than just fundamentals. About 17% of the shares available for trading have been borrowed and sold short by bearish investors betting on price declines. It's a very high level of short interest. The average short interest for a stock on the S&P 500, 3%. High short interest leads to the possibility of a short squeeze when bearish investors rush to cover after good news. There is probably a little bit of that going on in Rocket Lab stock as well. 23.25 right now on Rocket Lab. Then there is the SpaceX effect. It's the dominant player, SpaceX, of launch services globally. It has a profitable space-based Wi-Fi business. It's tough to compare it to Rocket Lab. Still, SpaceX's private market valuation recently hit $250 billion, according to reports. SpaceX did not respond for a request for a comment. That valuation doesn't appear to be based on raising new money. Instead, it appears to be a chance for existing shareholders to cash out some profits. SpaceX isn't publicly traded, and Barron's Capital's David Barron said recently he doesn't see an IPO for SpaceX at least 3 or 4 years from now. Let's see what else. SpaceX could be helping Rocket Lab in another way. CEO Elon Musk has obviously become close with the president-elect. Any policy changes that help make SpaceX business easier can benefit Rocket Lab as well. Before earnings, Rocket Lab stock was up 24% between November 5 election and its earnings report. Wall Street has a hand in the gains as well. The average analyst price target is up to about $20 a share from $9 a share before the recent earnings report. That's a big jump. Still, that target leaves shares trading above the analyst target price already. And as for what's next, recent gains have left Rocket Lab shares overbought. That's a term traders usually use when essentially means things have gone up a lot and quickly. It's a signal the shares could be due for a pause. The past 2 times Rocket Lab has been extended was August 22 and January 23. Shares slid for months before reaching new highs. And overbought stock doesn't mean the future isn't bright for Rocket Lab. It just means investors should pay attention to how the stock acts in the coming weeks after the recent epic gains. And that is why, folks, there's nothing wrong with writing cash secured puts on Rocket Lab if you're long Rocket Lab. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with writing call options on Rocket Lab. Of course, take crazy premiums off the table and be compensated for the volatility. It's all right. It's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. It's just business. That's all it is. We open in 2 minutes, everyone. We open in 2 minutes. Your SoFi shares broke through 1540 for a while now. They're 1531, if I believe this quote. We are gyrating like crazy on these stocks. This is going to be the new normal. The high yesterday on SoFi was 1555. That is the multi-year high now. And we could easily break that this morning. On the other hand, we might not. Rocket Lab, the high yesterday was 2248. The high for the last 52 weeks is 2255. We're at 2302, $23 right now on the Rocket Lab. And a few moments ago, we were shooting 23, 20, 30. We'll see how everything opens up. Welcome to the party, everybody. Welcome to the show. Thank you for your thumbs ups today. Thank you for becoming subscribers to this channel. Thank you for becoming members of this channel. And those of you who have been taking the classes, you are to be commended, completely commended for doing what you're doing. You're setting yourselves up to make a nice living here from writing options, whether it brings in a couple of hundred, a couple of thousand a month to start with, and eventually could become the dominant source of income into your household. I couldn't be more thrilled if that is the case. You have every opportunity to generate gobs of capital from the options market. These gamblers are handing it over like drunken sailors. They're in a trance. They think they're invincible. They think that they've invented the great new way of making money by buying call options on speculation. They think they have the perfect combination of the right people in the right place at the right time for endless profits. As an option writer, you don't have to feel that way at all. You can just be an analytical assassin and just sit out there and take dollars off the table as they're handing it to you. Giddy up. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We're going member-only commentary now because we're opening. Thank you, Larry Titus. Fantastic. Mr. T, thank you for the donation on PayPal. Awesome, buddy. I really appreciate it. I haven't had time to see all these messages coming through. Those of you who have been rewarding Jennifer and I with a little hi, how are you? Thank you so much for all the advice, and thank you for answering all my emails, and thank you for being there in the middle of the night, and thank you for we thank you. I want you all to get richer because you make us richer, and we love you for it. We have 202 votes now already. Sean, I got your Black Friday donation. We'll take care of you, Sean. Send me a private email now. Tell me the numbers you want. We'll get you looked after. 202 results of the poll question are in. 202. My friends have no idea how much money I make from writing options because they don't believe me. 73% say, yep, that's right. They don't believe a word I'm saying. They think I'm full of crap. They think I'm making it up. Like I got nothing better to do than exaggerate how well I'm doing in the market. Like, well, maybe you're a habitual liar. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you've been a habitual liar all your life and they don't believe a word you say. It's okay. It's nothing personal. Make the money. Just make the money. 162 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. 162 thumbs ups. You guys are unbelievable. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. T. Thank you from Sean. Mark, got your donation this morning for classes. Thank you. We'll get you looked after the show. Anyone out there want to take advantage of the 5 for 4 deal or the 10 for 8 deal or the 15 for 12 deal? Giddy up, kids. Thank you all so very much. Okay, kids. Thank you. Welcome all to the party, and we're open for trading now. Yeehaw! I say that's what I say. Okay, giddy up, folks. Never a dull moment around here. Yeah, no problem. Let's see, everyone here. All of you sending me emails this morning, I will answer them after the show's over. We'll get you straightened away. Don't worry. It's all good. Thank you all for being here this morning and joining this party. We're open now, so let's take a look at the initial gyrations of this market. See what's going on. I think the Dow is up 60-something points. We'll triple check, quadruple check. We'll do everything we can to check, and check. Check, correct, check. 88-point gain on the Dow, 8 on S&P, 2 on NASDAQ. I think that's what we have so far in the first couple of minutes. But bear with me because we're going through a lot of gyrations to start the morning with here. Thank you again. Those of you becoming members of this channel, thank you. Those of you becoming Gold Bagel members by upgrading, thank you. Those of you renewing your membership at every level, thank you very much. Jen and I much appreciate that for sure. Giddy up, everybody. Nice to see you here. All right, let's see here. What's going on? Harry, do you have any general rule for rolling up your cash secured puts when it has a certain percentage gain? Maybe it's all I do these days. It's when you can turn these dollars into these dollars. It's a flippant answer. I know. There is no percentage rule. There's no specific anything. You have to just look at your account and ask yourself, okay, I wrote these options for $5. They're at $2.50. I could buy them back and write these puts for $6. That's a gain of $3.50. The differential from $2.50 to $6. How does that look in your account right now? You can do that on 30 contracts. Could it be that you do the rollover, and with that added cash, you can write more cash secured puts? There's your answer. Yes. Really good idea. Really, really good idea. Absolutely. Okay. Gary, thank you. It was great advice as always, and wonderful to be here with you all. Cheers and bagels to everybody. Thank you, R. Gray. Become a member today. Mike, quick question. I've written calls on AI for December 2024. They expire coming up. I can roll and pay $2 for a $25 to a $30 out to April. Is it a good or a bad idea? So I have written calls on AI. I don't know which ones you've written, so I don't know how low those are, and you can roll up. But if you can make a big gain, not a bad move. But again, you're giving me a question without the details, so I can't answer this in any real way. I mean, I'm put on a blindfold and let's walk through this minefield together. What? You too, $16 for SOFI today? Why not? Why not? Larry, thank you, buddy. Harry, 15 was resistance on SOFI. It should run up nicely. Now, Richard, neat. Luca, neat. Mike, the knee emojis are coming out. You must honor the Knights of Knee. Ding. Gobs and gobs of money. Drake, time to binge watch classes here. Aurora, neat. Don't forget to honor the Knights of Knee, the power behind this market. Because everyone thinks that you're smart. That's why you're making money. No, you're not making any money here because you're smart. You're making money because of the Knights of Knee that have been given shrubbery and have been honored by many in the past. You are honoring the Knights of Knee. You are aware of what their power is all about. December 2025, Mike says. I've got December 2025s, and I'm thinking of rolling to April. Is this a good idea? Can you get a gain on this? You should be able to get more. If you roll to 25s in April, you should be getting more money. It should be costing you anything. Can you go to 30s? Can you go to 30s for next June and get more money than what it costs you to buy your calls back? I'm challenging you to kind of look at your option chain and make it work for you dollar wise. But isn't this fun to be talking about $25 and $30 contracts on your Rocket Lab? Isn't this fun? Boeing, neat. Nico, neat. The big E, famous for the knees with a Z at the end. Don't forget those. Deep value, neat. Drake knows. Rock on, baby. Let's go. We're at 1540 on SOFI at this moment in time, as best as I can see. We're up about 90 points on the Dow. We got Rocket Lab up 54 to 22.95. GameStop down 18 cents at 27.64. We're down 80 on AI at 34.19. We've got NVIDIA down 131 to 145.36. All is calm. All is well in the garden. All is well. Tesla up 6 cents. Costco up $10 to $965 a share. Coinbase down 2.18. Matterport up 3 cents. SmartRent up a half a penny. ME down 14. Google down 2.21. Apple up 95. Microsoft up 75 cents. Broadcom down 11. Intel down 3. Netflix up 2.33. Facebook, Meta down 4.67. Eli Lilly up 7.20. Make it $8. Amazon down 7 cents. Spiders up 48 cents. The Qs are down 47 cents. Super Microcomputer 32.30 up 2.60. Unbelievable volatility there. Uber up 6 cents. Adobe up 55. Cisco up 15. AMD up 87 cents. Unity down 29. Enphase down 57. Spire up a dime. ATIP down 5 cents. Moderna is up 40. Pfizer up 23 cents right now. IBM up another $2.07, 224.47. Giddy up on IBM. HBQ up 38. Home Depot up $4. Vanik Semiconductors down 75 cents. Goldman Sachs up 43 cents. Boeing is up 58 cents. Target up 166 to 123.25. JP Morgan up 21. Walmart up 129. Disney up 6. American Airlines up down a penny. DraftKings up 15 cents to 43.70. Every young male in America and Canada, they're gambling on sports bets. And all these sports outfits are raking it in. It's unbelievable how many billions of dollars are being lost for the future of these young people, for their retirement and for their betterment, because they're betting it on sports. It is mind-numbing. Governments in Canada who are cashing in on this business with the royalties are concerned that they're making more in tax revenue from gambling than from other sources. It's unbelievable. Hey, you can be a gambler or you can be an option writer. What side of the casino floor are you on? It's unbelievable. DraftKings up 17 cents. AMC up a penny. Royal Caribbean up 59 cents. Welcome to the party, pals. Glad to have you. We're up 205 on the Dow right now after a mediocre morning where nothing was being indicated good or bad. We were just kind of, we're now up 200 points on the Dow. We're up 14 on S&P. We're up 11 on NASDAQ. Oil down 11 cents at the moment. Gensler is leaving the SEC on Jan 20. No surprise there. And I think the market is reacting happy. Lower regulations maybe. Susan Shops, number 170 on the thumbs up. Thank you, Susan. Depeche, go. DraftKings, go. All right. SoFi, 1547. 48 now. Looks like this might be the high of the morning. 1551 has been the high trade so far today on your SoFi. That was easy. And we've traded 6.4 million shares in 11 minutes on your SoFi. Rklb up 86 cents to 23.27. GameStop down 8. AI down 3 cents. Coming on. NVIDIA down 122. Tesla up 212 at the moment. Welcome all to the show. Welcome all to the little area here in YouTube where we try to help you make money no matter what direction the market goes. Giddy up, everybody. Well done on your trades. Thank you for letting me know how you're doing. Congratulations on those of you who are taking the classes, taking advantage of the 5 for 4 deal that is on right now. The Black Friday sale has begun. You can get your hands on 5 of my option classes for the price of 4, including number 18. You're going to get 4 of the 5 right now. You'll get number 18 shortly. It's being edited as we speak. If you want to get your hands on 5 classes for the price of 4, make your move. Send a donation, $599.99 to my PayPal account. It's paypal.com, Bruce Frommer, Traveling with Bruce. Fire it over there and then send me a private email at brucefrommer@hotmail.com. Tell me the class numbers. What class numbers would you like? And we'll get you set up for sure. All righty, everybody. If you have any questions, just send me an email. I'll be more than happy to help you. Giddy up. Bobby, at my second job, the young 20-year-olds are always talking about gambling on their phones. They are retarding their gains and their potential because they think they're smarter than the betting houses. It's unbelievable. Bobby, from sports to slots, I shake my head every time. I tell them to be the casino, not the gambler. It's only when they've lost months and months of salary and they've taken cash advances on their credit cards and they're up to here in 26% debt, then they look at you and go, what were you talking about? And they have no money to get into what you're talking about because they've blown it. This is a vicious, ugly cycle of poverty that is being put on those who can't afford to lose it. What can I say, kids? I can't help these guys unless they want to help themselves. Many of you have figured it out that, you know what, Bruce, I gotta be the casino here. I've just got to be the casino. I cannot afford to be the gambler anymore. I was in my teens and my 20s, and I was full of myself. And I was certain I was smarter than my dad and my uncles and my grandparents and everyone else I knew. And then one day I woke up and went, why am I not successful? What happened to me? What can I say? You're here. You found me. I don't know how, but you found me. I welcome you to the program. Thank you for joining us. Those of you who got out of the rat race and learned how to write options, welcome to the world of Andy Dufresne. You're out. You're alive. You made it. For some of you, it took 16 years, 23 years. I don't know. He's looking pretty good. Not bad for coming out of prison. Don't be like Mr. Takagi. Please, God, do not be like Mr. Takagi. I don't know how many times I have to beg you not to be like this guy. Learn how to write stock options. He didn't want to learn. He didn't want to hand over the codes. And so Mr. Takagi, he won't be joining us for the rest of his life. Those of you who have learned how to write options, welcome to this side of the world. Welcome to the party, pal. You're a survivor. And there are sequels. There are no sequels for this guy, but there are sequels for this guy. Welcome all. Learn all about shrinkage. You can be just like George. It's okay. Live with your parents. It's all right. You'll be fine. Welcome to the world where things are happening at 88 miles an hour. Thank you all. Don't make this guy mad. The Knights of Knee do not upset the Knights of Knee. Don't do it. Thank you, everybody, for tolerating your buddy, Uncle Bruce. Thank you all. Are you having fun yet? I'm having a great time. I hope you're having fun. I like this game. There's Gamblers Anonymous for these kids. I tell you, more and more commercials are coming out in Canada. You got like the hockey game is on TV or the NFL game is on, and you'll see, all kinds of references to sports gambling, the spread and all this stuff. All kinds of commercials come out about sports gambling, scantily clad women, looking like $1 million, trying to get these 25-year-old boys to, 18-year-old kids to gamble their life away. And then every 5th ad, 10th ad is an ad from the government. You need help with your gambling? You got problems? Here's an 800 number to call. It's unbelievable. It's incessant. It is everywhere. It is scary. It is absolutely terrifying what's happening. Always be the casino, says Depeche. R4, my math school teacher buddy that makes bank in real estate says I'm a crazy genius for writing contracts for income. Doesn't believe how easy it is. I just accept the compliment now. Say thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just going to keep on going. I'm going to get richer and richer, and I'm going to get more successful. And thank you very much. Neat, says Harry. Neat. There you go, right there. Giddy up, everybody. We're up 280 points on the Dow Jones. 280 point gain here. That's a 2/3%. S&P is up 18 points, 1/3 of a point. NASDAQ is up 1/10 of a percentage point, 21 point gain right now. Make it 26 points, 0.14. NASDAQ is moving up. Oil is up 27 cents a barrel to 70.37. SOFI is 15.40, up 39 cents at the moment. We've got Rklb up 58 at 22.99. GameStop down 24 cents. AI now green, up 32. So fluctuating markets, yep, that's what we got. That's what we're expecting. That's what we should be doing right now. The high of the day on SOFI, 15.51, but yesterday's high, 15.55. That's the latest multi-year high yesterday. We haven't broken it today, but we're at 15.40 at the moment on your SOFI. I love it. That was easy. Zed, what would you rather have, 1,000 shares of SOFI or 100 shares of NVIDIA? Why are you asking me these questions? You don't need either of them. I don't know why you have shares of SOFI or NVIDIA. You don't have to have it. You can be in option trades from a writer's side of the point of view here and not even bother with this question. But again, you figure it out yourself. I'm just here to tell you what you can do with what you've got. And if you are an owner of NVIDIA, you can write options. You can write a call option. You got 1,000 NVIDIA shares sitting around worth 144,000 US dollars. You can write call options on that stuff. You've got the equivalent of $144,000 lying around. Well, you can do cash secured puts on NVIDIA. You could do credit spreads on NVIDIA. You could do deep in the money call, poor man cover call writing on NVIDIA. Same with SOFI. You can be a holder of SOFI. You can be a writer of cash secured puts. You can write options on SOFI if you feel like it. There's many a thing you can do, but you got to decide, do you want to be a shareholder or not? That's your question to answer, not me. I'm just a guy in front of a computer giving you all the tools I can give you and the knowledge I've amassed over 45 years, and I'm throwing it at you in 18 classes now, and you can take it from there. What more do I have to do? I do everything I can. I want you to get rich. I want you to succeed, every one of you. 300-point gain on the Dow. This is great. Oh, I'm happy. Oh, I'm thrilled. I just don't know how much staying power we have, but it's up. The S&P now at 59.61, up 12 points. Dow's, NASDAQ's up, only down 12 points, but it's gone negative on NASDAQ. Oil up 29 cents. Doing what I can with what I got to help you guys get richer. Boy, do I want you guys to succeed. Absolutely do I want you to succeed out there. No question. Thank you all so very much that you're doing what you're doing. And giddy up, everybody. Thank you, all of you, for joining me, being part of this familia. We love that you're here. And if we can help you get richer, boy, am I thrilled and eager to help you do that. Any of you need a one-on-one, you let me know. And you need any help on your classes, ordering the classes and all that, you let me know. Just send me an email, and I'll be there for you to try to help you out. Thank you, everyone, for subscribing. All of you who've become members of this channel, you're very welcome to be part of this family. Giddy up. Okay, Zed is saying here, okay, also Uncle Bruce, I'm asking because I have 1,000 shares of SOFI. Should I sell them and then purchase 100 shares of NVIDIA and then write against NVIDIA? The next question is, there you go. As someone needs a stockbroker and someone wants to use me as a stockbroker, and I say, hey, I'm not a stockbroker. I don't take your money and I don't invest it for you. You have to decide what to do, what's best for your situation. I think I have answered hypothetical questions a million times over and over again, that many of you know the answer to these questions. And you are going, you don't have to ask this guy this question. Why are you asking this guy these questions? But I get it. Right now, it's hectic. It's a hectic time right now. Markets are running. It's going. People are going, what do I do? What do I do? I forgot everything you told me. What do I do now? 1526 on SOFI, 2270 on Rklb, 2756 on GameStop, AI 3545. These are quotes that we didn't have 3 months ago, 2 months ago. These quotes are wild. The only one that's in the hood, and it's not even in the hood, is GameStop. GameStop was 2021 a share a while ago. It's 27.59. Everything is up. Have you turned it into money? Have you turned it into profits? Are you compounding these gains? Have you taken these gains and compounded them? I ask you. If you haven't, why not? Why are you not compounding these gains? You have every opportunity right now. You've been waiting for this for a year, 2 years, 3 years you've been waiting. It's time to take advantage of these gains, kids. Nothing wrong with this. Zed, what will hit first? SOFI at 20 or will NVIDIA hit 200? Which one, Bruce? Just tell me that and I'll go away. Just tell me what to do right now with all my money, and I won't hold it against you if you're not right. Like no one else holds it against you, so it's not going to be me either. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to my world. Thank you all for joining me. The classes are on sale. It's a Black Friday sale. Get your hands on 5 classes for the price of 4. Thank you all so much for being here. Really appreciate it. And like I say, it's your opportunity to get richer. Indeed. Jen, how you doing?
I got a runny nose this morning. I think you got me.
Where did that come from? Wow. Well, what can I say? I don't know. I don't know. I do the best I can.
How do you do it?
I'm kind of
To quote our nephew, how you do it.
yeah. Yeah. I'm
green over there.
It's oh yeah, we hit 1551 on SOFI today. Well, we hit 1555 yesterday, so
Yeah.
we're not quite at the high, but we're up there. 1537 right now. Wow. Yeah, I'm doing the best I can with what I've got here. Thank you everybody for joining us today. There we go. I'm trying to put new banners up. Black Friday sale. Get 5 lessons for the price of 4. There you go. There you have it, folks. Giddy up. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today and being here. Here's how you send capital. You want to send $599.99 to get this deal? There it is right now. PayPal.com. Bruce Farmer, Traveling with Bruce. Folks have been doing it this morning, Jen. Some more folks are jumping in, grabbing classes on the Black Friday sale. Limited time.
Well, they're going to have time with their families next weekend so they can say, I'm sorry, grumpy uncle, grabby grandma. I have studies. I have classes I have to take. So see you next year.
I'd love to spend more time with you. Thank you for the turkey. Thank you for the eggnog.
Thank you for the $5.
Thank you for this. Thank you for that.
It goes so far.
Yeah, thank you for the $5 bill, Grandpa. I really appreciate it. But listen, I have a class I have to watch right now. And I have some more knowledge to gather up here on how to be a more deadly option writer. I can't hang around with you guys. By the way, today's poll question, it goes to this point here. The question today is, my friends have no idea how much money I make from writing options because they don't believe me.
That's right.
232 people have responded to that question. 73% saying, they don't believe me. They think I'm full of crap. I'm exaggerating. He made 30% on his option writing. He made $50. That's what he did. They're patting you on the top of your head, in their mind, they're patting you on the top of the head, going, "Oh, that's good. Oh, that's wonderful."
How much did he lose before he got it?
Yeah, so you only tell us about your wins. You never tell us about your losses. So, I'm glad you made 30% profit or you 50% profit on an option trade. Oh, that's great. You made $150. Oh, that's great.
The women tell you absolutely believe them.
When women tell you, yes. When one woman tells another woman how she's doing on her option trades because of the bald guy that she's watching on YouTube. As far-fetched as that sounds, they believe her. They know that you wouldn't. I can check you out. I can verify.
They can look and go, you're dressing better.
Yeah. Where'd you get those shoes?
You got a really nice haircut.
Yeah. What's with those nails?
Dye job and nail. Wait a minute.
Yeah. Were you going to? What is that? You going to Cancun for 10 days with your husband, all inclusive? You haven't done a holiday in 4 years. What's going on? Did you get a credit card limit increase and you blew it all on that? Like, where's this money coming from? You're not fooling me, girl. You're not fooling me. What's going on? They'll believe you. Yes. Alex is here.
Hi, Al.
My portfolio is as green as this box. I've been a member for 41 months. Thanks to learning about calls, puts, and spreads. I'm up 48% in the last month.
Ooh.
No one's going to believe Alex. He's a guy. No one's going to believe him. Wow. Thank you, Uncle Bruce and Auntie Jen.
That's awesome.
Take
Alex.
the classes and change your life. There you go. That's Alex. Right. Alex is doing everything Alex can do.
Way to go so far.
See, if Alex was a woman, everyone would believe him.
Yeah.
but he's a man, and they exaggerate.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, he bought a new shirt.
Jasmine, got your PayPal payment. You're getting 5 classes. Send me an email. Tell me the 5 you want. Depeche, congrats, Alex. Congrats. But Depeche is going, yeah, Alex. Yeah, sure. You're up 40. Yeah. No, actually, Depeche believes.
Yeah.
Depeche knows.
Because Alex has been there for so long.
Oh, yeah. We believe Alex.
He's been squirreling away on those little down slopes.
Got those boys to look after, Alex. You have financial needs that need to be addressed.
A very nice average on his SOFI class.
Something tells me Alex is really smiling right now.
Yeah.
As he should. Depeche, I do believe, says Depeche. Oh, I believe. Alex, Depeche, thanks. I can barely believe it myself, but the numbers don't lie.
There you go.
There you are.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Your SOFI, 1534, 1535. Hanging right in there. Rklb, 2269. GameStop, 2759. AI, 3524. Another big winner in the last month. Wow, what a week for AI this week. Unbelievable. Depeche, up 25% this month. I'm underperforming Alex, and no one believes me. There you go, Depeche. You try and tell your friends that you're up 25% this month and see how many believe you. Oh, that's great. Oh, Depeche, what do you got, 100 shares of SOFI and you're up 25% this month? Oh, that's wonderful. Good for you. You could buy yourself a new cherry pie. Oh, that's wonderful. Little do they know in your family and in your circle of friends and your coworkers and all your pals, little do they know just what is going on. Of course they don't know. How many of them hang out here? Nobody. None of them. You've tried. Look, you've tried.
Don't go crazy this Christmas.
Alex is saying Depeche, yeah, baby, yeah, I know. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Is anyone else making money here? How much of a percentage are you guys up in the last month or two?
Well,
you want to share with the class? Let us know.
It's been a good couple of weeks.
Oh my God, has it ever? Susan Shops, interest rates are still high. Yes. Prime rate is 7.75%, and that's the best rate banks lend to their very best customers. For all the talk with the Fed cutting rates, with the market reacting by going up, thoughts on interest rates to the stock market? I agree, Susan Shops. There are people out there with car loans. They're signing deals now, today, to get a car at 12% interest, 11% interest.
People
absolutely ridiculous.
Houses at 18%.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And these are so-called the era of lower rates. You got to make money. You got to make money in this market and pay cash, baby. You don't want to be caught in this game.
I'm going to go make you a bagel.
What kind of bagel are you making me?
It's a surprise bagel.
It's a Friday surprise. Okay. Thank you so much, Auntie Jen. Amandu number 5. I finally convinced my in-laws earlier this year, and now they are up 125%. Better than their savings account. Looks like I'll be their money manager going forward, only because of Uncle Bruce. How about that? Hostergaard, well, got back into it 2 months ago with about $5,000, and I'm now at about 8,000. So I'm up about 62% or so on my money. Not shabby. Welcome to the 2 months return. Jared, I'm up 52.7% this month. Giddy up, babies. Giddy up. Like I say, these numbers are so ridiculous that how can friends believe you? I mean, really. I mean, how can a coworker, how can a skeptic, the one that says, well, if it's so damn good, and if you're making 50%, why doesn't everyone do it? Well, it's because people like you are idiots. That's what you say to them, because you're a moron. You don't even want to look at it. That's why you don't make money like I make money. You're not even interested in watching this guy. You're not interested. You're never going to send them $150 for a class. God forbid you send them $599.99 and take 5 of his classes. Oh, God forbid you actually invest in yourself. They won't. They're used to losing. They're comfortable in the skin they're in. They're in the zone that they're in, and they've given it up. There was a joke on SNL years ago on Saturday Night Live on Weekend Update, and was talking about the Ford Taurus, how Ford was discontinuing the production of the Ford Taurus. And the punchline to the joke was something like, it's sad to see the Ford Taurus no longer being made because now people who've admitted that they're losers can't show it off with the car they're driving. What can I say? How many people do you know that could be making money doing this that are driving 15-year-old cars, 10-year-old cars, complain all the time about how broke they are, complain about their job, complain about the lack of a raise, complain about the cost of everything. It just goes on, and it's a broken record of misery. And if they get their hands on a couple of bucks, what do they do with it? They go to the casino in their local community, or they bet on sports betting outcomes on their phones. They don't want to become money makers. They want to stay money losers. They're comfortable in the skin they're in. It's amazing. Depeche, amazing. Everybody, these returns. Congrats, Jared. Alex, amazing numbers. Congrats. Is that a state? Uncle Bruce, how about this trade? I sold 10 put SOFI contracts for March of 25. Original $10 strike. Originally sold for $1 each. I'm buying back for 33 cents. And I'm going to roll again. Thank you, Uncle Bruce. Yes, roll again. Get up to 15s. Get up to 17s. Get up to 20s. Bring in some dollars. You have car payments. You've got car payments. Uncle Bruce, I used to bet. Now I write and ask Uncle Bruce awesome questions. Manager, I dumped 3,500 GameStop and sold 36 December 24 $20 SOFI cash secured puts, and I collected $4.96 premium for December 24. Or is that right? Look, you're hauling in dough. You're hauling in dough. I want you to make money. I don't know how you're doing it, but you're doing it. DC AJ, I'm eating cinnamon bagels and blueberry bagels with lots of butter on top and black pepper on top. How about that? Hostergaard, I can't believe it myself. It's not too bad for sure. Dare I dream 100% gain before the year end in just 3 months? Jarrett, thanks, Ding, and Alex. I'm still thinking about dipping into my home equity line of credit. I'm going to wait till the first of the year before I make a final decision, and it's all right. This is one of those. Take your time and do some practice account trading while you're doing real trading at the same time. However you want to do it, it's all good. Welcome everyone to the party, all of you to the program. What a run we've had in the last month or two. I want to know that you guys are making nothing but a bunch of dough. That's what I want to hear. I love it. Thank you all so much, and congratulations, those of you out there who are scoring some real super gains. You have earned everything and more. And don't stop now. Take the dough and say, thank you, sir. May I have another? I love this game. I'm telling you, nothing wrong with this one. Let me double check something here now. Where was I? Okay. There we go over there. Where am I here? Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Okay, manager, I'm getting it. I'm a little slow off the mark here. SOFI, you've written $20 puts, cash secured puts on your SOFI, and you've taken in dough. Nice dough. Where is that? There it is. There's nice. There's the trade right there. Let me double check and see which ones those are. This is awesome sauce stuff. I'm going to guess you're writing the December 20s. Maybe you've written the December 13s. Maybe you wrote those. I don't know which ones you wrote, but you wrote something and you took in some nice cash here. Well done. There we are. There's those. Hang on. Let me double check that. You wrote, I think I found it, December 36 puts you wrote. You wrote the December 6th expiries, $20 puts, because there's a trade of 36 contracts. There it is. Nice job. That's $500 times 36. That's 18 grand. Manager just grabbed 18 grand off the put market. Thank you. Well done there, buddy. Why not? Yeah. Hey, so if I wants to go to $20, you're a happy camper. You're rolling the 25s. Nice going, pal. Okay. Alex, Uncle Bruce, I just sold 2 SOFI $20 puts expiring Jan 26th. I got $705 for each of those. I'm willing to pay $12.95 to buy SOFI anytime. Wow, that's nice. Jared, my advice, not that you need it, is just be consistent. DC, my car is a, you know what, box? Going to have that new 25 Civic hatchback hybrid real soon. Manager, you are correct. You know what I'm doing. Hester, or maybe 22 for January 26. 8.5 premium looks mighty tempting. Alex, I normally like monthly expiries, but I'm going a bit further out as a cash grab. It's a good strategy on cash secured puts, especially if your broker pays interest. Alex, I wrote lots of SOFI $10 cash secured puts this time last year, and they worked out really well. Those 10s are worthless. The 15s are worth nothing. 15.26 a share. The 15s have no value. Only time. Amazing. The 12s are worthless. The 10s are worthless. It's awesome. Well done, everybody. Keep up the great work. This is awesome stuff. Way to go, Alex. Taking some dough here off the table here. $705 a contract times 2. That's $1,410. Free money. Why not? Let the gamblers pay you. This is cool. Alex, Jared says, yes, sir, Alex. Yes, sir. Giddy up, baby. Mandu, thank you, Alex. And thank you all so much for following this. Great to have you here. I love it when you guys make money. Just replace the penny positions with dollar positions where they put mega dollars in your accounts. Add thousands of dollars into your accounts. Do what manager just did. You just grabbed $18,000. Thank you for the 18 grand, man. This is cool. Why not? Yeah. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party, pals. There's so much potential here. Whatever, you gotta want it though. You gotta want it. Again, congrats on these folks. You folks taking these classes, grabbing 5 for the price of 4. Well done. The Black Friday sale is on right now, and giddy up. Manager said, I figured the game was not running, so I dumped it and I sold cash secured puts instead. I'll just take all this cash. Thank you. Yes, sir. This is a good move. Still up 200 on the Dow, but we were up 300 a while ago. Welcome to Volatility Town. We're up 5 points on S&P. We're down 45 on NASDAQ. Giddy up, everybody. We're on oil up 61 cents to 70.71. 15.25 up 24 on SOFI, up 33 on Rocket Lab. GameStop 27.90 holding a 9-cent gain. AI up 40 cents. There you are, everybody. Giddy up. Sold cash secured puts on SOFI. That is exactly. There you go. That's smart movement. Smart move. All of you, no matter how you do it, it's a way to go. Definitely a way to go. Alrighty, Nvidia down 379, Tesla's up 360, Costco holding a 978 gain, Coinbase up 98 cents at 296. Coinbase sure has backed off lately. Matterport up 4, SmartRent up 3.5. We're at 301 a share on ME. Google down 160, Apple's up 90 cents, Microsoft up 12. Broadcom down 78 cents, Intel down 12 cents, Netflix is up $1.52. Facebook, Meta down 389, EI Lilly up 308, Amazon down 120, Supermicro up 303 to 32.73, Uber up 88 cents. We've got Adobe up 349, Cisco's up 68 now to 58.24 a share on Cisco. AMD up a dime, Unity up 50 cents, Enphase up 73, Spire Global $16 a share right now. Spire Global 136,000 share volume. We've touched 1634 today on Spire. That's the story on it. Again, Aspire is doing some selling of assets and reorganizing, but the stock is coming back. ATIP 159 a share, up 8. Moderna up 251. Pfizer up 49 cents. $25.62. We have IBM up $2 at $224.44. HBQ up 32. Home Depot up $5.23. Goldman up $3.22. Boeing up $2.91. Target up $3.33. JP Morgan up $2.56. It's green. It's
bagel up one.
And there's a bagel up. Bagel up on one. There we have it. Thank you, Auntie Jen. The old grape jelly bagel on a sesame seed bagel. Ooh, so good.
I keep forgetting to tell my sister.
Oh, thank you for the grape jelly.
jelly.
She saved me. She saved me. Look at the toasted grape. Oh, those sesame seeds
Not
are
burnt.
roasted. Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. Nice and toasty brown.
Oh.
We're under a heavy snowfall warning. It's going to snow for the next 2 days. Winter has just slammed in this year. None of this get mildly cold or have a skiff of snow. No.
Right now, it's 5 Fahrenheit outside. High today, 15 Fahrenheit.
And we're supposed to get maybe 20 centimeters of snow in the next 2 days.
5-6 inches.
Oh, no, toy would be 8, 7, 8, something like that. Depending on where you live, because Calgary's big. So, yeah.
My God.
Yeah.
Next Tuesday, we hit 32 for the high.
Woo!
Then we go back down again. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be pretty if you're a kid.
32, that's football weather. Oh, guys, did you see last night?
Auntie Chen had a rough night last night.
And it started when Boz missed a field goal. Like, you know, it's not going to be good. He doesn't miss. He's like Tucker. Tucker missed 2 in a row. What is happening to the kickers? What is happening?
What the hey is going on?
Like, just, money in the bank. Tucker and Boswell.
Our Kent from Rancho Mirage.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, Kent.
She called. She checked in earlier. Rancho Mirage today, 78 for the high. We're not counting the days until we go, although we do go in 39 days. But we're not counting the days. It's just 39 days, and then
maybe
we're
not both of us. Some of us are gearing up for Christmas.
My goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Here's a comment. People are talking about, writing calls and puts and bringing in money. Manager just wrote a 30-something, what was that number, Manager? 36 cash secured puts for $4.96 each. He just hauled in $18,000 in cash.
Very nice.
Now we have...
as we say, cha-ching.
Ka-ching-ka-poo. Then we have... what do we got here? Here we got dude saying, I just wrote some puts, Uncle Bruce. I brought in $3,700.
Nice.
28 days to
right?
expiry. More than 35% out of the money.
So you give,
I'm just going to wait for the shrinkage.
Yeah, you give 200 back. You
just
buy back, if that.
You get paid to wait. Okay,
Yeah.
Time is money. Lorraine, hi, Auntie Jen.
Hi, Lorraine. Guess whose cup I'm using this morning? As I get more and more into a Christmassy kind of thing. Yes.
She loves your cup.
I love those cups. They're not too much. They're not too little.
Bobby says, you Westerners, you keep that weather over there. Just,
Yeah.
Alex, I feel like a Canadian myself at the moment. It's freezing and snowy over here in Manchester, England.
But I tell you, Alex, I will take snow over rain any day. Any day.
There's that.
Yeah.
There is that. SOFI 1533, 1534, going up again.
That was easy.
Giddy up. We're getting snow today, tomorrow. Oh my God.
I don't know what they call them in the rest of the world, but here we call, when you have snow and you get those lines of snow between lanes. We call them devil strips.
Ah,
And the road that I can look out on, I think must have a spectacular one because people are not able to pull into park. I think they got quite a little hill to go over.
yeah.
And when you're on the highway or on one of our freeways in town, those devil strips can take you out. They'll take you down because it's icy and covered in snow.
Nasty.
We have, what do we have? We have 5,000 new people in the city who might never have driven in. Well, they haven't driven in this.
Get 5,000 a month.
And wait until the Chinook comes because then it all turns to elephant snot.
Yeah, we're adding 60,000 people a year to this town, many from outside of Canada, a number from tropical climates. They're used to monsoon season. They're
Yeah.
not used to blizzard season. And they're going, the first time it's kind of cool. The kids kind of like it. But
Yeah.
after a couple of weeks, the adults are going, when does this
I know
stop?
they always go, oh, this is snow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so pretty. And it is.
When does it go
Our
away?
trees look like
March.
postcards. Yeah, they look like March. When I was back in, it would have been grade 5 or 6, we had a transfer teacher from the Philippines who wore her coat and a scarf and her mitts in class every day. She just could not get warm. And I'm like, oh, you have to go home. You're going to die.
You're going to die.
Meanwhile, I'm sure the teacher from our school was like, in the island, in the sun.
Zeta State Manager SOFI, $20 strike for a December 24 expiration. Wow, you think it'll hit $20? Bobby, I wrote 2 calls on Spire, $12 for December 3rd next month. I guess I should get a roll going here at lunchtime today. Maybe
There
at
you
$16 a share, those 12s are a little low. It might be time to roll those. Yes,
Keep
indeed.
your eye on the option chain. Always.
Always stay on top of this.
Have a good Friday, everybody.
Thank you, Auntie
Hope
Jen.
you're not in the snow.
Yes, all
Or
of
if
you.
you are in the snow, you don't have to go anywhere.
That's right. That's right. I'm meeting a friend for lunch today, and I'm kind of praying that we'll be okay. I should be all right. In the city, we should be okay. But yeah, outside of this town, I don't want to be driving out here.
Those poor beggars that are moving. We're getting close to the end of the month. People move because you got to schedule your moving trucks and the elevators and all that. Yeah, we've moved in the snow. It's not fun.
No fun.
No fun.
Option riding is fun.
Happy Friday.
Thank you, Jen. Moving in the snow, not fun. No. Not
That
easy.
was easy.
Not easy. No. Oh my gosh, Cindy B, I'm having a hard time rolling Spire. Just not enough options. Literally, I know. There really aren't many options because Spire trades so little now after the rollback. I don't know if you can do rollovers. I don't know if you can. Welcome all to the program. I'm glad you're all here. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Auntie Jen, here in Calgary. Something tells me you've had a good week. Something tells me you're having a good November. And you deserve it. Absolutely deserve it. Thank you again for those of you picking up the classes on the Black Friday sale. Our classes are on sale, 5 for 4. And if you want 10 for 8 or you want 15 for 12, you just do the math. There's where you make your payment there, paypal.com. Send me a private email and I'll get you your classes. I'll get you the links you need. Class number 18 should be available shortly. Just waiting for my editor to give me the green light. And away we go. Folks, everyone, thank you for being part of the familia here. The Bagel Writing family, giddy up, kids. I want you to get nothing but richer, absolutely nothing but richer and richer and richer and richer. The poll question now has 258 responders. 73% of you are saying, my friends have no idea how much money I make from writing stock options because they don't believe me. I tell them I'm up 50% this month and they don't believe me. I tell them I'm up 80% in the last 3 months. They don't believe me. I tell them I made a 50% gain on the contracts that I just rolled over. They don't believe me. They say they believe me. They want to believe me. They like me. But they also say to themselves, well, yeah, he's probably making a couple $100 and he or she thinks they're just so full of themselves. I know. I understand. In the meantime, make the money. Knock off your credit cards. Upgrade your life. Whether you're repairing your car, replacing furniture, planning a holiday, do what it is you're going to do. And don't ask yourself, oh, I wonder what so-and-so thinks if I do that. I wonder what so-and-so will say if I do that. Don't be going there. Just do what you have to do. Live your life. You earned and you deserve all the upside. The thumbs up meter, the last I'm looking at here now, 202. We have broken 200 thumbs ups. Thank you all so very much again for getting us over 200 thumbs ups. You guys are awesome. Keep them coming in if you can. Thank you very much. Please get richer and richer and richer now, please. House regard, I think I should have a goal. I want to earn $1 million in my local currency. First, I will aim for 10,000, and then from there work towards 100,000. It just goes to my $1 million in my currency. Hector, Uncle Bruce, I want to write covered calls on C3.ai. What strike to choose on a stock that's climbing so quickly? I know AI 35.57 up another 58 right now. You can start looking at writing 40s. Why don't you go to a few months and write 40s and dare the market to come and get you? Can you get dollars for 40s? Several dollars for 40? Maybe that's where you want to go. I try my best, Uncle Bruce. I really do. I try my best. I tell my friends, and they don't believe me. They don't believe me that I make this money. Mm-hmm. Giddy up. So good. For some of you out there that are sitting on Rklb, $23 stock, AI, $35.50 stock now. If you're over the 20 mark, getting into the mid-20s and higher, you have the opportunity to do what a lot of people here did with GameStop starting in 2021, 2022. You have the opportunity to take a look at the option chain and ask yourself this simple question. Can you acquire long calls in the money, deep in the money, on AI, on Rklb for half the price that the shares are actually trading at? Is that doable? Under the 90-10 rule, can you do it? The reason I ask this question, even if it's 60%, the reason I'm asking this question is if you do buy deep in the money calls on AI, let's say you're buying 15s or 20s or 22s out to 2027, like as far out as you can go. If you can buy deep in the money calls on stock like that under the 90-10 rule that is these are in my classes, you're in a position where you could go, all right, I'm going to sell my shares. I'm going to turn around. And if I've got let's say 1,000 shares, I'm going to now buy 17 deep in the money calls. Again, I'm making up these numbers. There is a factor here that you're going to have more deep in the money calls representing more shares than what you have. So if you own 1,000 shares, you can write 10 calls. If you own 17 deep in the money calls, you can write 17 calls. And if you can write 17 call options and you're writing 37s or 38s or 40s on AI, and you can bring in $4 a share, 5, 6, 7, depending on how far out you go, a few months out, whatever. If you can bring in $5 a share on a $20 contract that you're buying, for every 4 contracts you're buying to write 4 contracts, you can buy another contract to write another contract. So if you're doing 17 of them, you're likely going to be able to buy 4 more deep in the money contracts and write options on those. Now you're up to 21 contracts. And that capital from those probably will let you buy another one, very close to another. So you might be up to 22 contracts, which represents 2,200 shares of AI, where you're sitting on 1,000 right now. So instead of being able to write options on 1,000 shares, you're able to write contracts on 2,200 shares. This is a leverage factor that comes into play for you as a poor man covered call writer. And those of you into GameStop, you know what I'm talking about. From 2021, 22, 23, you know this game. You can do this on Rklb. Once SOFI breaks 22 to 24, 25, you'll be doing it on SOFI. That'll be the next opportunity for you guys. You can either write calls on the stock you have, or you can write calls on deep in the money contracts you will have on a much larger number, therefore ensuring the fact that you're not going back to work. Those of you who have 5,000 SOFI shares, if you end up turning 5,000 SOFI shares, where you can write 50 calls, into 85 deep in the money calls, where you can write 85 contracts for 2-3 months at a time, you're never going to work again. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious. Your retirement plans are going to go nuts. Now, again, some of you can and cannot do this depending on what firm you're with, what account you have. You have to be mindful of all of that. But when it comes to option writing in margin accounts, you are wide open. And for some of you who are thinking about doing a home equity line of credit to get into option writing, you might play the game where you go, well, just took out $100,000 on my house, $200,000 on my house. I'm going to use $50,000 to buy deep in the money calls on AI. I'm going to use $50,000 on Rklb. I'm going to use $50,000 on GameStop. I'm going to use $50,000 on SOFI once those go, and I'm going to write options on all of those positions for income. And the income coming in will bring in more than enough capital to knock off the loan or compound my account. And my goal is to eventually have 100 deep in money calls on every position I write options on. So I write 100 contracts every 2 or 3 months on each position I have. And here is the first write that brought in all this dough. And I'm using all of this money into this one stock to go from whatever number of contracts up towards 100. And then I'm going to write on those. And now we're going in after number 2. And every 2-3 months when we roll over contracts, we're zeroing in on one of the other 3 or 4 positions so that this has 100, this has 100, this is 100, this is 100 deep in the money calls. And I'm writing 100 calls every 2 or 3 months per position. I am never going to work for anyone but myself for the rest of my life. And I'm going to teach my kids how to do this if I can, somehow, some way, and any other relatives that need the help. But for now, you got to take care of you and yourself. Making money. Welcome all. Ostergaard, maybe I'm a little arrogant here. I'm starting with $5,000, but hey, it's good to have something to work towards. And right now I'm on track. Double D, discount for a one-on-one when booking 2. No discounts. I'm thinking of raising my prices to $500. To be honest, I'm really thinking of upping the price. The $400 per hour is so ridiculously low. My time is so precious. My off time is so precious that I never talk for an hour with you guys. So There will be no discounts there. Susan, Jared, please Google using home equity number and using stock market. If the stock market turns against you, correct, you could lose that home equity plus stuck paying the loan, could lose your house. Of course, you got to be a conservative option writer and generate revenue. Try practice accounts first. Zed Estate Manager, Uncle Bruce puts SOFI, puts SOFI 12, 27, 24, 20 sold, 10 contracts, 490, that's 4,900 cash, just like that. And Bruce is your uncle, manager. Hope you are well. Hostergaard, Splair, Norwegian and Danish kroner, so between about $90,000 and $140,000, depending on the currency. Cindy, Uncle Bruce, I bought a Jan 2615 AI for 1440. But I have to keep rolling my short. I can get a little bit of money or maybe even pay or a 2027 for 1750. That's a good move too. More time, always good. It's kind of funny, says Hostergaard. Norway is a lot richer than Denmark, but the currency has been dropping for the last decade or so. Interesting. It is what it is. I don't know. Giddy up, everyone. Welcome to the show, to the party. And option writing option writing 101. Welcome to the option writing channel. Nice to have you here. Thank you again for all of you who have been kind enough to make the odd donation towards Jen and I, PayPal or Super Chats. Thank you. Those of you who've been grabbing these classes, taking advantage of the Black Friday deal, our gift to you, $599.99 gets you 5 classes. Step in there and make a difference. Thank you for taking the classes. Thank you for one-on-ones. Love it. If you want to book a one-on-one, let me know. We'll do what we can. Thank you again for being members of this channel. Gold Bagel members, you guys are the best. You're in the penthouse here. Thank you. Those of you who are regular members, thank you as well. Appreciate you. If you're just a subscriber, we appreciate it. And if you're hitting thumbs ups, any of you and all of you, thank you for the thumbs up. That makes a huge difference. Thank you, thank you, thank you. DC is saying, I'm getting so good at making the money on the stock market that I get upset that I only made $870 yesterday. My ego is getting out of control here. Is it realistic to go 100,000 from 5,000? I mean, at this speed, you can't play this game. You could look at this game and fantasize, but you've got to do one trade at a time, one day at a time. Stay on the lane, stay on your highway, and keep moving. Well, in PLN, this would be easier. Splair and you all, I wish you all just a great day and a great weekend. Thank you, Splair. Oh, good one to you too. Zed, let's try this again. I just copied manager. I sold 10 put contracts on SOFI with a $20 strike, and I got $490 for them. I just got the $4,900 in cash. American money. Nice job, buddy. That's the point. Hostergaard, the winter is too dark for my solar powered calculator right now. Richard, neat. There you go, everybody. We're back to 1539 on SOFI. This is the highest level now in about an hour. Little rally coming in on SOFI, up 37.38 cents. The volume on SOFI now in an hour and 7 minutes looks to be 14.6 million shares. The low was 1508 for a brief moment, half an hour ago maybe, and now we're 1538 and climbing on SOFI, which means put contracts are going to start falling in value again. Giddy up. The Dow is up 182. It was up over 300. Now we're up 200 points, so we got a lot of volatility. It is, after all, expiry Friday today. It's option expiry day, Friday, November 22. Don't forget. 1539 on SOFI, 2288 on Rklb, up 48 cents. It's coming back on again. 2290 and 1540 on SOFI. We're climbing on both of them. GameStop is up 32 cents at 28.14. A little recovery there. AI up 33 cents at 35.32. Nvidia down 3.36 a share. Tesla up 7.96. Costco up 7.97. Coinbase back to 300 a share, up 5.15. Welcome all to the party. Welcome all to the channel where we try to help you make money by becoming option writers and understanding what the hell is going on. 1542, 1543 on your SOFI, climbing again within 8 cents of the high of the day today, and within 12 cents of the multi-year high of 15 155. We're zooming in on it. It's coming on fairly quickly. Interesting. 22.98 on Rklb, 28.11 on GameStop. Welcome all. J-Boy, I have 38 $28 cash secured puts on GameStop that expired today. Go, baby, go. How about that? 28.07 is where they're at. You can roll them anytime you want to 30s for a couple of Fridays further out, a month out, 2 months out. You can move forward and take dollars. There's a ton of money waiting for you, my friend. It's all up to you how you want to play this game. Susan, it's 60 degrees and sunny in North Florida today. Feels like a brisk, perfect fall day up north. Manager Zed, the strategy is if SoFi runs to 18 and due to shrinkage on the put, I will close with some money left on the table. Is that your strategy as well? Splayer, if it's cooler than Germany right now, I feel it's really hard winter for the first trade of winter. Luckily, next week it should go back to 10 degrees Celsius here in Germany. Hostergaard, I just got mail. 35 vanilla beans, making homemade vanilla essence as a Christmas gift with a tiny bit of profitness. Interesting. Splayer, Susan, send over Florida weather, please. J-Boy, Susan, it's snowing here right now. First time this season it's snowing for us. Don't mind us. We're going to have a heavy snowfall warning the next 2 days in Calgary. And we're at 5 to 15 Fahrenheit. And we don't like it. I don't like it. And so I'm not counting the days to getting out of here on Jan 1. I'm not counting the days. 1543 on your SoFi. We're 8 cents away from the high of the day today as it is coming along, rolling along. Giddy up, everyone. Thank you for joining us and being part of this familia today. Zed Estate Manager, I'm going to follow you, and when it gets closer to expiry, I'll get one-on-one from Uncle B. There you go. Giddy up, everybody. Giddy up. Thank you all so much. Again, if you're interested in the 5-for-4 deal, Black Friday sale is on. Take this weekend, get your classes, start watching. Next week, you get some time off in the USA. Use that as your moment to binge watch your classes. Get the 5 you need, get the 10 you need, whatever you need to do. They're on sale. There you go. Look, if you need 7 classes, you don't need 10, but you need more than 5. The deal is there for you. You can grab the other 2 classes for an additional 120 a class. As long as you're getting the first 5 for the 4 deal, every class after that is $120 additional. So you want to get 7, add $240 to your 600. $840 gets you the 7. Okay, you're going to get the deal every way you go. I'm very flexible on this. It's not a hard and fast rule, but send me a private email. Let me know what you want to do. I'll help you out, and we'll get you figured out, and we'll get you squared away. And if you can get richer, like Zed Estate, just writing 10 measly cash secured puts and hauling in 4,900 American dollars, these classes are cheap. You can buy every single class I've made and barely spend $2,000. Use this for the rest of your life. You're welcome. Welcome all to the party. 1544 on SoFi. 1545 now on your SoFi. 1545 a share. It's moving again. The SoFi shares are moving again. 1546 went through just a moment ago. Again, another penny higher. They're coming on. Giddy up, SoFi. Let's run this puppy. 15.4 million volume now. 1544 to 1546 is where we're at. We're within 5-6 cents of the high of the day, and we're a dime away from the multi-year high from December 2021 on your SoFi. These shares want to go higher, and this is looking just great. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you so much. Hostergaard, should I use rum or vodka as a base for this batch, or maybe something sweeter? What do I do? I don't know how to handle that guy. I don't know what to say. Thank you, kids. Enjoy your rest of your day today. Have a great weekend. And we'll definitely see you here Monday morning. I'll be watching from the sidelines, and I'll be keeping an eye on my emails to help you out for your 5-for-4 deal. You let me know if I can help you. Thank you again. Have a great weekend, and we'll catch you on Monday. get richer, and let's have some fun. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Gotta go. Talk to you later. Bye for now.